Hello and welcome or welcome back to Language, Culture, and Dr. Boo, where every day is a good day for a fun word or two. And I've got two really fun words for you today. And they, of course, are mollycoddle and kibitzer, two different nouns to describe somebody. And by the way, mollycoddle can also be a verb, and kibitzer comes from a verb to kibitz, which, by the way, comes from Yiddish. And so these words I find really fun because they're both fun to say and they both mean something kind of funny on top of that. So, what is a mollycoddle? Well, first of all, this can be a noun, a mollycoddle, but that just means someone who is used to being mollycoddled. So what is the verb? What does that mean? What does it mean to mollycoddle somebody? It means basically the same exact thing as to coddle them, to treat them really carefully, almost treat them like a baby, to really coddle them. And so, what is a mollycoddle when we use a noun? It's someone who is used to being coddled. He's used to being treated with, well, with white gloves and all that. And so, who comes to mind for me when we talk about who is a mollycoddle? Michael Scott from The Office is pretty much the first fictional character that comes to mind anyway, because that guy he needs to be coddled and he totally expects it because he's used to it, which is funny. He's the most ineffectual boss in the world, which is why I also used his picture for namby pamby when that was the fun word du jour. But yeah, Michael Scott, he's a good example of a mollycoddle. So pretty much what is a mollycoddle is someone who is very used to being coddled. And so that's how we treat them. And in my opinion, this is not a very good thing to be because I don't think you can be a very strong person if you're used to everybody just coddling you, if you just expect that. But it is fun to say mollycoddle. And it's also really fun that the person who's used to being coddled, we can call them a mollycoddle even when their name is not Molly, right? This isn't just for people named Molly. And if your name is Molly, it only applies to you if you are used to being coddled. So there you go. That is a mollycoddle. And so the other word, kibitzer, again, this is a noun. And what does it mean? It means a person who kibitzes. And so the verb is to kibitz. And to kibitz, what does that mean? Well, it can mean two things. One is to kibitz is to engage in banter and chit chat, to pretty much chit chat a whole lot. That could be thought of as to kibitz. But the more fun definition for that for me is to kibitz is to offer like unwanted or unwelcome advice. So a kibitzer, we have other words for that. It would be, oh, a backseat driver. That would be a kibitzer right there. And it doesn't have to just apply to driving. It could be other thing. Like for here, it looks like somebody's offering some unwanted advice on how to play chess. Imagine how frustrating that is for me if you're the chess player trying to think of strategy and somebody's yapping in your ear. Anyway, so that is kibitzing. And so, of course, since it's a verb, it gives us all the different inflections like kibitzes, kibitzing, and kibitzed. But the most fun of all is we can label somebody as a kibitzer. And this is a backseat driver, or maybe, oh, armchair quarterback would be another way. Someone who is just, yeah, offering advice, even though it's not wanted, not needed, not helpful. They're kibitzing. And yeah, so that's a kibitzer. And I think both of those are really fun words. A mollycoddle is someone who really is used to being coddled, and you kind of need to treat them that way. And a kibitzer, that's your basic backseat driver in other contexts as well. So both very fun to say, mollycoddle, kibitzer. Yep, they're very fun. I like a lot of Yiddish words. I have fun pronouncing a lot of Yiddish words, which we do have plenty of them in American English. I suppose that's because of all the Yiddish that has been spoken in this country too. So why not influence English a little bit with it? So anyway, thank you for sticking around for my fun words du jour one more time. And I really appreciate that so much. And please do give this video a thumbs up. So you like it is good. And also I would love to hear some comments of fun words that you think I should maybe feature on my fun words du jour. I am open to suggestions. So thank you very much for participating in that. And especially thank you to everybody who watched my video to the very end, because here we are near the end again, and I really appreciate that. And for my next video, I'm gonna do something little less linguistic and more cultural. It's gonna be about history, and a lot of, common knowledge of history is just misconceptions about things. And so I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but please do stay tuned for that. I will bring you that video as soon as I can finish it. And so yeah, until then, catch you around next time. Bye bye.